mistake.
You're unmuted. You're unmuted. I thought I was doing so well. I thought I was doing
quality production, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to our second game.
I thought, yes, I've done this correctly. It would seem not.
I say our second game, meaning the one that me and Aaramus are casting tonight. The 5th of the night and the 1st of week 3.
Oh my god.
And I see Rocket has actually bought a Fnatic. Ooh, interesting.
End this pain. Yeah, I was going to keep those off.
Have you got the game open yet?
I do. It's open. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Top quality production
Nothing
value.
could go wrong.
It's only 25 past 10. It's fine.
Yeah, I guess.
Ooh, extra reroll for the Orc team there.
Very nice. Could always do with more rerolls. Let's switch to the Goblin view.
I mean, I wonder... Oh, one already on that chainsaw. But the injury on the reroll, though.
Damn. That was a blitzer as well, was it not?
Let's have a look.
Yeah, that was a blitzer. That was a block and dodge blitzer. Oh dear,
Ooh.
That's quite big.
Only badly hurt, so not missing the next game, but... I didn't see the game versus the Lizardmen for the Goblins, but that Looney's already done more than it did in the first game against the Ogres.
Although, that lack of pickup isn't good.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't have gone for the pickup first. I'd have probably gone for the Fnatic against the Troll or 2 Orcs, because that was a guaranteed 2 die.
Oh shit!
Oh, injury onto Wade Barrett.
There were no injuries in the previous game. We have 2 already.
Yeah, we really are spoiling you today. First injury caused by Gamorka there. 2 SBP, wow.
And another one, 3 for 3. I thought I did it then.
I was gonna say, that was definitely a stun, not an injury. Oh, I forgot, that Goblin has sidestep. I'd be tempted to say that Goblin is the most annoying player on the Goblin team at the moment. Apart from the Agility 4 Goblin.
Yeah, aside from the guy who can be thrown on a 2+ now. Or a 3+, I think. Oh,
well, the throw roll isn't affected by the Agility 4, it's only the land roll that's affected.
They haven't got strong arm, which is what I'm thinking of as well. Which is what
the trolls can throw teammate.
They can, but they don't have the... I'm thinking of the treemen who have strong arm, which makes it a lot better. Because they get the +1.
Yeah, well... Halflings need all the help they can get.
That's true. We do need a lot of help.
Right. I mean, it's very easy to get a 2-die on this Fnatic, because all you have to do is knock that Fnatic down, and it's out the drive. Knocking that Fnatic down gives it an immediate KO result, basically. Which puts it out of the drive, and at the end of the drive uses a bribe. Of which Rocket's only got the 1.
Yeah,
wow.
That's not an awful lot.
You're wanting at least 3. Because bribes are half price for a Goblin team. come on, hit that Fanatic. Hit the Fanatic. Don't let it attack you. No. That Fanatic's got off very lucky there. That'd be my first priority, is getting that thing down. Oh, that's unlucky. Take the push result any day, but that's still unlucky. Oh. Well, that is unfortunate. From 2 3-die blocks, you'd have expected at least one opponent down.
Yes.
And
Oh,
the really stupid
yeah.
result on the Great Kali. The Great Kali, the only original troll from the starting lineup of this Goblin team, I believe. Was Gilbert a replacement?
I don't know.
No, I think the dead result... Was the dead result regenerated?
I think it, yeah, I think it was, yeah.
Dead, apothecaried into dead, then regenerated. I think the Great Kali got injured. But yes, really stupid there, not helping. Really stupid. Basically, unless you're making a block... Is it? No, it's not unless you're making a block, it's...
Really stupid is just a roll, it doesn't... it's only...
Yeah. You need to have a teammate stood adjacent to the player, which then makes it a 2+ die. A 2+ roll instead of a 4+. Otherwise, that player becomes really stupid and loses all of its tackle zones and action for that turn. Or until its next action, rather. I don't play with really stupid players, I only play with bonehead players.
Or wild animal players.
Or wild animal, yes.
Which one has the bear got? Is that... I think he's bonehead.
Yeah, I believe bonehead. It's definitely not really stupid, I don't think.
I think it was either bonehead or wild animal.
Wild animal would make sense, I think.
Yeah, I'd say so. Although I think it's supposed to be a tamed bear, which is why it's not. Excuse me, not wild animal.
Yeah. To be honest, I think the Orc Troll either needs to make a blitz on...
I just love that sidestep choice. I don't know why, I love sidestep.
Yeah, I mean, it did help your first team out quite a lot.
It's so good.
And I sort of need sidestep to survive this league.
I mean,
with
sidestep
my team.
basically makes it so much harder to surf people as well.
I don't know about the placements of Leonidork there. Oh, even with the successful loner roll. Admittedly, it gets rid of that Fanatic, so I'd still call that a win.
Yeah, I mean, because he will get sent off as well.
Yep. Well, it depends if the bribe gets used on him or not. The Bombardier not being in play. And a 2-die block from the Goblins. Oh, armor break. KO! Poor lineman didn't know what hit him. Goblins being... I say being very, very bashy. The Looney did get...
Ooh. Oh!
Greedo shot Orc! No!
He did!
Black Orc!
Oh, what's happening?
It went to 16.
Doesn't
It's fine.
substitute.
It's fine, no casualty.
Oh,
Nothing to see here, ladies and gentlemen. Nothing to see
He's not
here.
entirely dead.
Apothecary actually doing his job for once.
Yeah, good choice to do that there. I mean, the Black Orcs are too expensive not to use it.
Yeah. The Black Orcs are very necessary to this Orc team.
So necessary.
Only for bashing power, really. Strength 4 is just nasty.
Yeah, it only takes a single assist on a Goblin to be a 3-die.
Yeah. Oh, and the Blitz. Nothing. This is why you get armor 9, people. Although I think a Surf might be in the
Surf City!
In the lineup. Admittedly, that Blitzer now does get a 2-die block on that Goblin. But that sidestep still just gets in the way, unfortunately.
I mean, I really want to see a Goblin throw now. I just realised there's a lot of trolls. A lot of trolls in this league. Because there's my troll, 2 Goblin trolls, and an Orc troll.
Yeah, there are a lot of trolls.
Troll in the dungeon. Or on the playing field in this case.
Right. That agility 4 Goblin. The one good thing that happened to the Goblins from that first game against the Ogres was that leveled up Goblin with agility 4. To be honest, I think the Orcs do have to be quite worried about those 2 trolls as well.
Yeah.
They're not easily ignored, even with 3 Black Orcs currently on the field and a troll of their own. Although I really would, if I were Reaper, make a block with Dorcatello and try and move him away.
Yeah.
Like, it'll definitely be a dodge.
Oh.
Or he's just going to move right next to that loony.
Yeah, which is going to be...
Which is a bad idea. Bad idea, yep. Unfortunately, that loony now doesn't have to blitz for that armor roll. And with a +3 to it, only to roll an 8. I think that blitzer might be joining his comrade. Oh,
no, he resisted it. Apparently took a chainsaw to the face and cared not.
Missed out by 1. Rolled a 7 on the die, 6 on the die.
Oh, the loner.
Oh.
Well, at least there's a both down.
Yeah.
Mighty Blow doesn't come into effect, so not the
Although
end of the
that
world.
is what killed the troll in the ogre game, was the both down. I think it was both down from the ogres, though, so it wasn't even rolled by the goblins. This is a very brawly match, which you'd expect, to be honest.
It's very, compared to a lot of the other games, very central. Very kind of confined to the middle. I mean, that's just not unsurprising, really. The Orcs don't tend to play a wide game. They are kind of, push through, find some space, run. Although, Orcs are a bashy team, but they are very much more of a running team. They're kind of this hybrid between running and bash. Because they do have the speed and the agility to at least do some decent ball movement. Whereas obviously you compare them to, say, the Dwarves or the Khemri, who don't have the movement or the agility to really have that backup. Oh, interesting. I think if other things would have had transpired first, maybe a couple of other blocks, then maybe I would have taken that both down. But yeah, I think...
Yeah, but that left...
Oh,
wow.
That is a lot of stuff. Will Mighty Blow stun? Perhaps not good enough.
Now, that's unfortunate. How many both downs has that been in one turn? 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 both downs and 2 skulls in one turn between the two of them. That is enough for saying, no, neither of you getting anything done.
Well, the ball's been got at least.
You see, I almost want to see a goblin throw here.
I mean, we always want to see a goblin throw.
Yeah, but there's no one down that end of the field, so all they have to do is land it. Maybe give themselves 2 turns or so. Throw into the corner. Probably. Ooh. I mean, if... Ooh, what's happened here? Armor break. KO!
Hey! No red card either. There's no doubles on those rolls. It seems to be, there's not that many orcs left on the field. It feels a little bit. Although, okay, there's a fair few that are kind of hiding.
There are 7 of them left.
It feels like a very sparse field in general.
I think that's because the goblins are mainly the only team stood up at the moment. Although there are only... there are 9 goblins. But there are 2 trolls for the goblins, which are just a lot greater in stature, let's say. Ooh, that 3-die. It's no injury though, wow. I would not have gone for that dodge. I would not have gone for that dodge.
17%. I mean, I appreciate
you needed a 6 and rolled the 1.
I appreciate the effort there. Definitely appreciate the effort there.
Think that I either was forgetting that troll was right next to them,
maybe,
or just let's go for it.
Oh damn! No. Oh, and a loader again! What is this game?
Oh,
Nuffle doesn't want anybody to win.
Kill the
I can feel the rage of that there.
Kill the troll. Ah.
Damn.
Nuffle is not favouring this goblin time. Goblin time? Goblin side.
This goblin time. Oh,
boo. Boo.
Yay!
Hey, there we go. That's the agility 4 goblin dead.
No, he's not. No, he's not. He's not. It's not the agility 4 guy.
Is it not?
No.
Well, my screen is lying to me.
The agility 4 guy is next
David
to
Tunga next to that one. Yes,
yeah,
I
he's
see.
over there. Yeah.
It had the card up for that agility 4 goblin when it was showing me the dead result. I'm just like, this what? Anyway, that's a dead goblin, ladies and gentlemen. So we got our quota of dead today.
We need some more, though, I feel.
I mean, after the game with 0 injuries, yeah, we need more. Or, to be honest, I'm more surprised that the Noblars for the Ogre side haven't been brutally murdered yet.
That is true.
I mean, I do not want to push luck with that, but I'm merely pointing out I'm very surprised that none of them have been brutally murdered.
I mean, for Rocket, the next choice is obvious, is to get the Agility 4 guy into that, get that ball and run. That's not on Agility 4, that's not bad at all. With dodge as well.
Oh! What's happened to the chainsaw?
Of course, the chainsaw doesn't have dodge. I thought the ball has barely moved.
Well, from where it started, I think it's basically taken a move of 1, 2, 3, 4 squares to the right, pretty much, I think. Net overall movement, I think, is about 4 squares to the right. But yes, no, I know Rocket has, in practice games, tried throwing goblins, or using goblins as missiles, basically. So it wouldn't surprise me to see that maybe being used here again. Although I will say last time it did not work. The troll in question threw the goblin onto itself and either knocked itself out or injured itself. For some reason, the troll really took exception to itself, is what I'm trying to say here. And it flung a goblin.
And it decided not to get up.
Oh, that's the problem with really stupid. You either have to blitz, or, well, you have to have a player sit next to them. End of. But I think a lot of rerolls may have been wasted on that.
Yes. I do wonder if...
But no,
I'm sorry.
I think we have to look, or say that the only real option is use the Agility 4 Goblin to pick that ball up.
Yeah.
And then get it to a Goblin stood next to the Great Kali. And have Great Kali throw that mofo down the end of the field.
It is. I think it is possible for, say, Fandango to pick the ball up, run it to... Oh. Obviously that's not going to happen this turn.
No, but there's still 1 turn left for the Goblins.
Ooh.
And it's now a lot easier with that Orc being stunned.
A lot easier, yeah.
Although David Atunga is the one that really needed to pick up the ball.
But I imagine that they're going to hand it off to him, so it's a better chance of him landing. Much better chance.
Yeah,
of
but
him
there are
landing.
2 Black Orcs stood around that ball.
That is true.
And a Troll stood next to Fandango. That's a -2 on the pickup and a -2 on the dodge. No, -2 on the dodge. Even with dodge, you don't want to be doing that. -2 on the pickup. Oh no. I would have thought Jack Swagger would have gone down there as well, instead of standing next to Leonardo.
Oh, wow. Damn. This game is loving these dice.
Take the both down then.
Oh!
Injury! Oh, only badly hurt. However,
Grim Fandango.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It would be going for it in a ton of dodges.
Yeah, I mean...
2, 3,
one,
4, 5,
one
6.
dodge, 2, 3... It's only 3 dodges.
Yeah, if you use Curtis Axel.
Yeah, which he kind of has to, I feel.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Goblins will need... Yeah, that's the only play I see. Oh, well, apparently not. Oh.
Oh, okay. Just not going for the score.
I wonder if the plan is to just try and steal the ball next turn.
You mean next half?
Next half, even, yeah.
I mean, I don't see how that can be an option. There's the Bombardier, which can do damage. I mean, placing David Tatunga there is just asking for Dorcatello to dodge out and blitz that. Blitz into a surf.
That is too tempting. That is way too tempting. Oh no.
Oh, now it's just easy. What? It's almost as if Rocket's listening to it. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, that's not even a dodge anymore.
That's just straight up, yeah.
There's only one thing that Reaper can do here that anyone will not complain at. And if it doesn't happen, I'll be... Yes,
yes! Look. Oh! No! Wrong player!
Wrong player! That was
sidestep!
Oh!
Reaper, do you have you pressed control a few times to show the skills? Why was oh God. Oh my God, that was a half.
Well, both the Orcs stood up at least. And the Fnatic stood up for all the good it will do.
Yeah, that's no good, really.
Now, the real question is, who is Rocket going to try and keep? The Looney or the Fnatic? I really hope it wasn't the Looney. Oh, the Fnatic is the one being kept.
Yeah.
You see, I thought the Looney would have done more work, to be honest. Just going for the straight-up armor rolls. So this is an interesting setup from the Goblins. Although it's now the Orc drive, isn't it?
That it is.
He says, not at all subtly, hinting to switch the view. I mean, what? So, how is Reaper going to set up these Orcs? The main problem is that Fnatic in the centre.
Yeah, definitely. And the Strike 7 is just nasty.
Yeah, to be honest, I just moved that troll to one of the sides of the other trolls.
Yeah.
And just not have anyone in front of that Fnatic. Because even keeping it, even keeping those 2 Black Orcs in front of it, it's still giving it a 2 out of 3 chance to hit something. But I don't think Reaper's gone up against many Goblin teams before. think the only Goblin team that he'd have gone up against would have been Tails' in the first season, yeah. And playing Ogres then.
That's true. Oh, that's good for him.
High kick. That is very good. Still a 4+ though. Yeah. Sure hands though, so re-roll on the pickup. And then with the strength advantage, I'd be surprised if anything stopped Reaper from just scoring with Kermit. I would have at least done a few blocks before that though.
Yeah, definitely.
It was a bit risky. Although, actually,
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Leonardo has 5 SPP. I would probably have tried to give Leonardo the ball.
Ooh. Cheeky sidestep. Don't know if I'd have gone there.
I would have probably gone a square closer to the side of the field, just to stop the ability to run straight down it. I'd have basically just tried screening a bit more.
Mm.
Admittedly, I've had a lot of experience with sidestep recently, with half of my team having it.
I'll say most of the guys on your team have that motherfucking skill.
I mean, the moment I get 100k, I'm getting another ogre. So. I don't know what's worse, having 6 Noblars or 6 ogres.
I
know what's better though. Having 6 ogres. I definitely wouldn't have followed up with a Black Hook there, not if you wanted to get a strength advantage over the Fnatic. It's a shame. Reaper's one of the most inexperienced players we've got in the season. Some of these marking positions I'd have to question slightly. Oh,
Loner as well.
That's unfortunate.
At least there was nothing more than that.
I probably wouldn't have tried going for the reroll on that and just accepted it because it was the last last action of the turn. And with armor 9, it's unlikely that it would have been broken. Especially with Loner. With the 50-50, I'd have just gone, screw it, and accept the consequences. Because even if the Fnatic moves forwards and hits that troll, it will still do the armor roll. Which, thankfully for Reaper, was a double 1 in this case. Oh, is that the leveled up Black Hawk? Yes, that was the leveled up Black Hawk. Yeah, no, I think Rocket really has to cover their right-hand side of the field at the moment. Otherwise...
Oh, another Black
Hawk there.
Black Hawks are not having...
Smashed ankle as well.
For a Black Hawk, that's not the... minus movement isn't the worst thing to get.
No, but that's now 4 SPP on the Great Kali. I mean, the -1 movement isn't the worst.
They don't move very fast anyway.
No, that's still only 3 movement on them now. Or on him, at least. Still unfortunate, because that's also a miss next game as well.
That is, yeah, that's going to be... Who has got the Orcs next after this? Round of 20 the 3rd. So it will be the Yuletide Lads, so the Chaos Dwarves. That's big.
Ooh,
That's
yeah, that is big.
Losing strength against the Chaos Dwarf big.
Gone.
Yeah.
I say strength advantage gone. That's more of the strength advantage. Well, that's the strength advantage diminished.
It's two stronger players down to just a one stronger player.
Oh, that's an inaccurate pass. Where's that gone?
Oh,
it's taken out Curtis Axel.
Just a fall down though. Nothing too bad.
Yeah, that bomb only hit Curtis Axel and Michelangelo. That's who it hit. Obviously, Michelangelo, being an actual orc, withstood the impact of explosion. Very surprised didn't move Leonardo up first.
Oh, that's just a KO. Not quite as exciting.
Yo. I mean, to be honest, in this case, I'd still probably try and blitz the Blue Meanie at some point. Especially if you're caging the ball in a way. See, the problem is that blitzer or thrower is very exposed to the back.
Indeed, quite so. Oh, bye-bye, Jack Swagger.
Injured. Only badly hurt.
That box
yeah, no, there's still definitely
now.
a one die that can be undertaken on that.
Potentially even a two die. If the Black Orc goes down, there's definitely enough goblins to three die.
Oh yeah, definitely.
To three die him.
I don't think there is though.
Oh, until the really stupid occurred.
No, I don't think there is because Michelangelo will.
Yeah, but what you would do, you would
put another goblin to take him down. Yeah,
you would put one on the sideline, one in the middle, another one from somewhere else to come and mark Michelangelo, and then you would blitz into that shared one.
Yeah. But to be honest, if Gilberg doesn't knock down that Black Orc, the Goblin you'd have to move would either make a dodge or be the Bombardier. To be honest, it's probably worth trying to make the pass with the Bombardier, trying to use the bombs first.
Yeah.
Oh, that Orc intercepted. It's a shame they don't get SPP for that, isn't it?
He's indeed holding the bomb. Oh no!
Oh. Didn't make the catch.
Oh no! Is that a turnover?
Oh, no injury.
It is, yeah.
It's a shame. We've had some good games of hot potatoes over the season. Oh, that's unfortunate. Right, well that's almost a definite score then for the Orcs. I'd have probably taken the safer option and just blitzed that thrower. It's interesting to see the way other coaches play the game. I don't even think they need to screen this anymore. I don't think there's any goblin that can reach.
Short of the troll throwing a goblin, perhaps.
I mean, it would be a going for it for David Atunga to reach. 5, 6. Yeah, it'd be 7, so it'd be 1 going for it and a 2 red die.
Yeah.
I think it would just be better for the troll to maybe throw Damien Sando.
Oh.
Because David Atunga is KO.
A down, a go.
Still hasn't caused the goblin sub-box to overflow yet. No. I think it has to be a case of use Gilberg and use Damien Sando, which, yes, is a leveled up goblin. But use him as a missile. It's the only option left, I think, unless you throw the Curtis Axel. Get him up, make the dodge, then throw. But are the Orcs even out of reach? Are they in reach of that throw? That's the question. Oh no, they're just going to chase. Not even thought about using the goblins' missiles.
I think, yeah, well, I mean, I kind of thought the only way to actually get it... Oh, there we go. Oh, just not the landing. Oh, he landed.
Oh, landed it, yeah.
Potential.
And going for the red die blitz. Yep, you just...
Oh! Why
Interesting.
not the push?
Yeah, definitely taking the push there.
Because now we got to pick it up again. I mean, guess...
I mean, there are the turns for it.
There are a lot of turns for it, yeah. This is the long stall. The very long stall.
If I'm not holding the ball, they can't say that I stalled.
I mean, that happens instead.
I mean, that's acceptable. I would have rather you picked it up that Reaper had picked it up with the other blitzer that would have leveled up from that score, but...
You know.
A touchdown is a touchdown.
Indeed
That
it
also
is.
means the Bombardier and the Fanatic are now going off the field. That leaves the Goblins very much under strength. As in, there are 5 players left on the field for the Goblin side. Those poor Goblins. Because one of the Goblins has to be left on the line of scrimmage as well. That's the bad thing.
I mean, that's not too bad. I mean, I quite happily leave my guys on the scrimmage. That's mostly because my Ratmen are too expensive not to do so.
Yeah, but you're not starting a drive with 5 players standing.
That is true.
I mean, there are 4 turns left. There are 5 turns left for Rocket. I can legitimately see all of those Goblins being knocked off the field.
It's actually only a couple of knockouts away from not actually being able to field on the LOS.
Excuse me there. But yeah, no, I can see all of those Goblins being taken off the field, to be honest, by the end of this game. That looks like a touchback any day, though. Oh, just.
Oh, very sunny. We all need our sunglasses on.
I can't see many passes being made. I can, however,
I can see goblins
see a
being
second
thrown.
Orc touchdown coming in.
I can see goblins being thrown, maybe.
You can see a goblin being thrown. Not anymore, I can't. Wow, Rocket has not been lucky with these really stupid results.
No, not at all. Oh,
All the pickups.
All the pickups, yeah. Jeez. Throw it to the other goblin?
Maybe, yeah. Well, I think you sort of have to be honest. Throw it to the other goblin and hope... Oh, no. Wow. Oh, they're going for it. And the reroll's already been used.
I appreciate why I'm trying to stop that blitzer doing stuff.
Yeah, but it wouldn't stop the other blitzer, though.
No, that's true.
I'd have just basically done a Hail Mary. Yeah, now pick it up with Leonardo and just continue to run. That, or go for the score with the other... Oh no, Dorcatello's already leveled up. Wow. Reaper will get 2 leveled up blitzers from this game. That makes this Orc team a lot scarier. That's... Oh. This game has not been kind to the Goblins.
No, not at all.
See, it almost makes the Ogre game look kind to them. I say almost.
Almost.
Their injury box was overflowing after the Ogre game.
We needed to build a new one.
Is that a both down that they... Oh, no,
No, going for the push.
You see, if it wasn't the leveled up Black Orc, I'd have probably taken the both down. Because it would have been a 4+ for it to stand back up. And then if you were being really cruel, you just foul that or that troll into oblivion.
Yeah. This might be...
I'll be honest, Rocket has done their fair share of fouls over the leagues.
I kind of feel like this league so far has been punishment for Season 2.
Yeah, well... I mean, the punishment was playing Goblins.
It seems to have continued through.
Oh!
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 Oh no! The joke! Oh yeah.
Well, that's a goblin.
It's an Aaramus 6. It's a halfling. He is now a halfling.
Halfling with sidestep.
Oh no! About twice the price.
That was
as well.
the sidestep goblin. Oh wow. 55 into a 57 into a 55. That's very unfortunate. Oh! No, an injury on the troll, badly hurt.
Oh, he regen is fine. Not that it's going to really
regen.
affect the outcome of the game.
I can't say for the last game, because I genuinely didn't see the game against the Lizardmen for the Goblins, but that's at least 2 of the 3 games that have been played so far. A troll has been injured.
Oh.
Yeah.
Rip.
Oh. Please tell me they're not going to foul that goblin. I say, please tell me they're not. I don't care, to be honest. It's probably safer for the goblins to both stay lying on the ground. Ay, ay, ay. This has been a very cruel game for the goblins.
This is how I felt with halflings, so you know.
You were not injured this much with halflings.
True.
Even against the very bashy Amazon team, you were not injured this much with halflings.
Armor 6 is apparently better than Armor 7.
Well, they didn't even get injured. Well, Rocket stood both of the goblins up, and one of them is within easy surfing range in case it doesn't fall over. And this game definitely isn't being touchdown, or that definitely isn't going to be a touchdown this turn. Nope. You needed the... Do you get the feeling that a goblin's going to learn how to surf?
I think that some surfing lessons may happen.
I would not have pushed that goblin that way. I'd have pushed it next to Michelangelo. So Michelangelo could have beaten the shit out of it. Because that goblin, if it makes the two going for it, can now force a dodge out of Leonardo.
Until
that
happens.
Until you get a 1 re-rolled into a 2 on the dodge. At least it was only a knockout. Oh, that is unfortunate. So, do you go for the surf? Just to be a dick? Or do you just go for the touchdown?
I think the touchdown for the SPP.
Yeah, but for the level up, I'd probably... You see, I'd have probably taken the push there, just to try and get the surf in.
I wonder if they're going to try and hit the troll as well. Yep, got it as well. I was half expecting is injured there.
Yeah. Do you try the foul on the troll though?
No, not at that point. Oh my, that was a game.
Because this win will put the Orcs into the lead as well.
Only through the fact that they've played more games.
Yeah. A movement broken Black Orc and a badly hurt linesman. At least 2 of the trolls stood up. Trolls? Goblins. No, Rocket. You need to put at least 1 goblin on the line of scrimmage. You can't hide them all away. I mean, I don't think they have another turn, so I think that reroll is wasted on them. Oh, that's unfortunate placing as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, they can't even. Wow. That just about sums up the Goblins' luck.
A little bit, yeah.